so she also does a couple that are targeting students who are interested in giving back to the community, but they're not terribly interested in earning credits for that. And those volunteering hours appear on the transcript. And like I said earlier, when an employer has a dilemma between hiring one or the other candidate, some of the things that will do the trick is to take a look at the transcript of the student and say, okay, this one has an A all through, it's an A student, this one is an A student as well, but what makes the difference between these two students? The one that has been doing some volunteer service for the community is the one that gets the job, because you want people who also give back to the community. So it's very important for students to be able to volunteer to the community and have it recorded on the transcript. So my idea is, one, let's start with a curriculum kind of design thing. So we will do the trainer come here, we will decide whether we do it once a year, or two times a year, or one time every other year, and we will help you. Me and my two other colleagues will come here, we can sit down and come up with the whole parameters of how to design courses, and you can actually recruit students, and then they go to the community, but you grade them. So let me tell you how I do my grading. At the end of the semester, they do a couple of things for me. They build a portfolio, which they turn to me at the end of the academic year. It's an e-portfolio. In the portfolio, they have a reflective journal, what they've learned from participating in that course. Number two, the day they start from day one, going to the site, because they don't do it on campus, they do it in the community. We choose a site. My site now for my language course is called Laurel Wood. They go there for 15 weeks, but from day one, they start doing a journal. They do journaling. What did you do with the kids? What did you learn? What did the students learn from you? So they do that for 15 weeks, and at the end of the semester, they do what I call a synopsis of their daily journaling. They give me a synopsis, 4 to 5 pages, is part of their portfolio. So you have the reflective paper, you have the daily journaling, and we have the course evaluation. Some of the resources I showed you on the website here, there are course evaluations where the students evaluate the project managers in the community, and the project managers also evaluate the students on how they performed as learners in the project. So all the two evaluations come to me through the electronic portfolio, and based on those elements, I give them a grade it goes from A to F. Of course, they never get an F because they've been there unless they've been absent all the time. But it goes from A down to F. That's how I grade them based on the content of their portfolio.
I don't know. I don't want to dominate, but
I'm
really interested in this area because I'm from psychology, for example. Okay. We already have a course in the honors level titled Community Engagement. Then we also, as part of the Masters in Clinical Psychology program, there's another aspect, another course, which is also this community programs. And then we teach them community programs related to community. And then we also already have sites. We have schools, we have NGOs, and we have some government programs for youth. We are already sending our students to do assessment and all that. So I'm just wondering how we can
merge.
Yes, whether they will mesh, and then because the students already have credit for them, and then maybe we'll think of how to come up with.
Again, thanks, ma'am. Very interesting question, because you remember I showed you Professor Garman, the dean, the assistant dean for service learning and interdisciplinary studies. We do really underscore interdisciplinary studies at the University of Indianapolis, which means that if you're doing the same thing in psychology, you already have outreach programs with communities, and I don't know who else, I don't know, your English, you do this, you want to do TESOL, for instance, teaching English as a second language in a community. If you want to prepare your students, if your student wants to come and study at my university, they have to take TOEFL. You know the TOEFL thing.